Hey, Fader, how are you?
Keith, how you doing, buddy? Okay,
So,
yeah, man, I really appreciate you having us you doing this interview with us, and
it's a
uh,
pleasure,
it,
Fader.
it it means a lot, you know. I know what you do, and you support the arts and you support hard
Yes,
rock and metal, and it's awesome, man. Thank you.
thank you.
Very
Thank you,
important.
Fader.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, Fader and Seven, yesterday you released your first debut single, Kingdom Come. So, would you like to tell me a bit about the songwriting and making of this new single?
Yeah, the last album that I put out was in 2002. It was an instrumental. And I think you know that I'm a
Yeah.
recording engineer and mix engineer, and I've worked over the years with so many artists from Joan Jett to whatever. And I've been doing everybody else's music. And when the pandemic came, I decided that, you know, I had a lot of emotions and I had a lot of weird things going on personally, and I decided I'm going to write some music and put out a record just for the purpose of art. You know, I realize I'm not a young spring chicken anymore, but metal has no age, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I figured, you know what, it's time for me to say what I had to say. So I'm a song maker. So I wrote these songs. Kingdom Come, the first release, it's a message basically saying for me, what I'm saying in this song is, um no matter what you do, what's going on in your life, no matter how dark things can get, or bad things can get, you gotta live your moments. You have to embrace the now, embrace today. One of the lines in the song, if you listen to it, which I'm sure you did, is today it only happens once, you know. So you gotta embrace that. And that's basically what the song is about, and that's what we're doing here. We're just trying to create our art and get it out there, and um hopefully, you know, people are that enjoy real music and substance like the old days are going to start, you know, listening to this kind of stuff again, because quite frankly, I've had enough of Billie Eilish and Machine Gun Kelly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I got you.
What I'm trying to say is, and again, yeah, no offense to Billie or anybody, I just, you know, when was the last time we had a record like Led Zeppelin Presence, or a Metallica Black album? You know, it's just,
Yeah,
we need this again. We need to have
absolutely.
uh, seriously, that it we're having so much joy just making this record, just recording this stuff and doing it. We're having so much fun that, like, this song Kingdom Come, live in the moment. The moments that we've lived in over these 100 and whatever hours that we've spent on this song is so gratifying for me, in this kind of a dark world that we're in right now, with people being sick and politics. I mean, and fighting and racism and all the stuff that goes on, and it's stupidity. um our message is of peace, love, and to look around, you know, look around and enjoy this, because, you know, like a light switch, we don't know what's going to go on tomorrow, you know.
Yeah, amazing. And you also put up an amazing video for Kingdom Come yesterday. Great video. Goes well along with the song. So, would you like to tell me a bit about the making of this video?
Yes. So the video, again, is another art piece. And the reason, you know, a lot of you know, since we're not like an official real band and that we're studio guys, point is that the video is an art piece as well. And I tried to put a lot of visuals that are personal to me in the video. There's a lot of messages of you know, darkness and deep things, nightmares that I've had, things that I deal with. And I think, you know, like yesterday, a friend of mine called me that saw it and told me how much it meant to her and how it touched her. And it was, for her, she got something a little different out of it than I did. And that's what I love about it. It's the art is what you make of it. You know, it's everybody can take something a little different from the art. And it's nice.
What is the plan for the band now? Do you guys have plan to come up with a full-length album anytime sooner?
So we're going to have a second release. We're not exactly 100% sure on which song. We have about 7 songs that are, if not done, close to being done right now. The plan is to put out an 11-song album, maybe 12. And that's the future. We're gonna release probably another 3 or 4 singles and then put out the whole album. And it's going to be available on CD, on USB. We're gonna get these CD cases with a USB because a lot of people can't play CDs. And I may do limited vinyl. Not 100% sure on that yet.
So, would you like to tell me how this project really started? As when did you really want to start this band, and what was the real reason behind to start something really amazing with this start?
So like I said earlier, you know, it started, I mean, look, I've always been writing music, you know, and I've been writing constantly over the years, but this project probably started a year into the pandemic for me. I just said, you know what, I've got to do my art to be happy, and that's when it, you know, it came to me.
Amazing. And
yeah.
And you guys want to keep it as a duo project, or in the future you want to bring in a lot of members into the band?
So, okay, so it's primarily Seven and myself. I did have a guest bass player come in on a couple of songs, my friend Richie Glicksman. Melody Rocks is singing background vocals on that song, as well as her mom Kim. And you know, so we're letting some people come into the project, but right now we're just keeping it. It basically, this is going to be an online band. We're putting out quality. I don't think we're ever going to tour unless something really groundbreaking. Yeah, I'm just saying, unless something really groundbreaking happens, and so that's the really, it's really a studio online project. That's what we are, kind of like Brand X, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, gotcha. Amazing. And what would be some of the upcoming plans for the band?
So like I said, we're really excited. We're getting a lot of we have a company in Italy doing PR for us right now. So we have a bunch of articles coming out. We're doing more, you know, this is a great interview and we appreciate it. We're going to be doing more. And we, like I said, we're just excited about this release, but we are going to be releasing another song within the next few months. So
the record's real deep, man.
And the other thing about the record is, right, and the other thing about the record, and I think Seven will agree with me, it's like Dark Side of the Moon, in the sense you can listen from the beginning to the end, and you're gonna enjoy all the different places it takes you. You know, it's not like one of those ones where you got to get up and hit the skip button. You know, there's a lot of technical stuff going on this record. It's you know, we're pushing the limits of technology. Like, again, we are, you know, maybe it's a little bit of 80s metal, hard rock, but we are using a lot of the modern technology to take it to the next level. And so Ada Pi, you know, the band's name is Ada Pi, and we are definitely an online band, and if we can get fans and people to follow us, that's great. We're also going to try and get our music in sync licensing like Netflix shows and Hulu, as well as we're approaching some video game companies and things like that. So, we're going to the outlets that are, will work for us right now. And again, like I said, if by a miracle somebody says, hey, you guys, you need to take this on the road, then we'll talk about it at that point. Music is my religion, for real. And it's no matter, like we all come from different places, but we all connect through music. And that's what I'm trying to do with this.
Amazing, amazing. And coming to the songwriting, so is it any particular topic or things that you put behind, or you want to choose anything that comes into your mind? So how is the songwriting is all about in this album?
So this songwriting is all very personal and deep. I don't want to get into, I like people to interpret what they want out of it. Like, that's why I gave you a synopsis on Kingdom Come, what it is. But like, there are songs on here that, even though I might have written it about somebody or about an experience, they'll be able to relate to it, to their own experiences. But we're not just writing about, silly stuff. This is a very lyrically deep record.
Amazing, amazing. And talking about the single Kingdom Come, as I told you earlier, I really enjoyed this song. It brings a lot of good, great old memories back from the 80s era. Beautiful hard rock elements put together, and it came out really beautiful. I enjoyed it. So how has the reach been for this single? I know it came out only yesterday, but how is the reception so far?
Well, we've already got on YouTube alone, there's close to 5,000 views in one day, which is pretty good for
Amazing.
a couple of people that don't know, that people don't really know us yet. I mean, we're starting to make some noise, obviously, but so we're proud of that. I feel confident in our PR company that we have in Italy. I am, even though this is worldwide and it's on the internet, I am pushing, I think, Europe a little bit harder, because I know Europe has a bit like, like Switzerland, Sweden, it's more, Germany, it's more of a hard rock metal type people. So we're, trying to hit there, but we're also hitting like the Midwest here in America as well. All that early metal paved the way for those guys, you know what I mean? And it's
the way for us.
Yeah, and for us too. Yeah, but we lived that, which makes it pretty special as well.
7, what would you like to tell to the hard rock metal fans around the world about 805? So any message from you guys to all the people around the world?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna touch you in a different way. Yeah. It's the type of stuff you can listen to and really feel it, and that's, okay. So Kingdom Come it's an interesting first release, because it's not, we get a lot heavier than Kingdom Come is a heavy kind of rock, melodic ballady kind of, it's hard to explain, but it was an interesting first release. But I chose that because I felt the message had to get out. I chose that as the first release because of the message. But when you hear what's coming next, it's a hurricane. It's hard, it's fast, and it's going to, again, lyrically, and the message is going to touch people. It's going to hit them hard. It's really for us. If it brings joy to people, I mean, like, obviously if we can be semi-successful with it, that's great. But you know what, at the end of the day, if I brought joy to somebody through my music, that's it's a blessing.
Fader and Seven, I want to thank you both for giving me today this wonderful opportunity to have you guys on this interview. And as always, Fader, I know you for so long. We've been working on several bands as well. So thank you so much. And thanks so much for giving us amazing music. Kingdom Come, a great single again from you guys. And looking forward for more new songs from you guys. And I wish you both all the best in the coming days.
All right. So listen, I'll get back in touch with, let me know when this interview comes out, and I will definitely, as soon as I have more music coming out, I'll send it your way.
Amazing, Fader. Thank you. Thank you, Seven.
Gotta get gotta get a new keyboard. All right. Yeah. We'll see you soon, my friend.
Take care, my friend. Bye-bye. Bye, Seven.
Bye-bye. Take care.